would you?
Hey, what's wrong with you, man? You ain't subscribed yet? IUIC Atlanta Burning 2.0. What you waiting on? Get it done. Do it now.
Hey, get them clicks, get them likes, and subscribe. Do it now.
Explain that verse. Read the whole verse real quick.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 48.
Bring it on!
Therefore shalt thou serve thine enemies, which the Lord shall send against thee in hunger and in thirst and in nakedness and in want of all things.
So, in layman's term, how would you explain that verse? The Lord told Moses told the Israelites, if they break God's commandments, they're going to have to serve their enemies for food, water, clothing, and want of all things. And what are you going to do?
And he shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck until he have destroyed thee.
And he's going to put that same enemy, going to do that to you right there. What are them yokes of iron is? Right here. He's going to put these yokes of iron upon your neck until he have destroyed thee. So how would you explain it in layman's terms? Okay, what about y'all? Huh? Okay, that verse, how could you explain it? Break it down to the simplest form. The Lord said, Moses told the Israelites, you don't keep my commandments. You're going to have to go to your enemies for food, water, clothing, and in want of all things. And I said, how would you explain it in layman's terms? Make it easy for a baby to understand. Right. So your whole way of life will become dependent on another nation of people.
Right.
This nation of people be your enemies, and this nation of people do that to you.
That's right.
You can't sit up there and say that the Bible is not a true book.
Right.
A lot of our people keep saying that the Bible ain't a real book. Give me in Isaiah chapter 34, verse 16 real quick, and then I want you to go to Isaiah 46 and 10. So get that ready for me.
Right.
A lot of people keep trying to downplay the Bible. Y'all Christians? You Christian? So-called Christians, you're Christian method, or they're spiritual right now. Because I've been hearing a lot of people say, well, they're spiritual, meaning they believe in God, but right now they ain't practicing no type of religion. So what do you call yourself?
I don't know right now.
You don't know right now. Y'all Christians, right? Okay, listen to this read.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 34 and verse 16.
Bring it out!
Seek ye out the book of the Lord and read. No one of these shall fail.
When it say no one of these shall fail, talking about the prophecies. What we just read in Deuteronomy, or what he been explaining to y'all and going over y'all in Deuteronomy, these are Bible prophecies.
Right.
These stuff actually came to pass.
Right.
Black people, whole way of life is dependent on another nation of people.
That's right.
We have no type of economic structure whatsoever in America. Atlanta is black, all black. They call this Black Atlanta.
Right.
But we do not control the economy here. Right. Another that you got to go to your enemy and one of all things. Yeah, we got barbershop, we got a few restaurants,
right.
We got beauty salons and things like that.
Right.
But we do not control the food, we do not control the water,
right.
and we do not control the textiles to produce the clothing.
Right.
You got to go to your enemy and one of all things.
Right.
Look at how America has set up all these naval blockades that sit up there to stop certain countries from getting the resources they need to take care of their people.
Right.
You know what they call that? They call them sanctions.
Right.
Only America, and a lot of people sit up there and say, well, America ain't the beast that the Bible talking about. America ain't Babylon the Great that the Bible talking about. But they got the power. They don't not only control the resources that come to us, they control the resources that go all around the earth.
Right.
How many military bases do America got? How many do you think they got? 2,000? Well, that's way more. You probably know about 1,000 more secret jumps that they got. But they got over 800 and some military bases.
Right.
So they got close to 1,000 military bases. No other country. They got more military bases than all countries combined.
That's right. Bring it out.
And the reason why they got so many military bases so they can control the resources.
Right.
They control the food, they control the water, they control the textiles that go into the other land.
Right.
Now listen to this, Rick.
None shall want her mate.
You can't compare another book. You can't make another book with the Bible.
Right.
You can't sit up there. You You can't take the Quran and try to mate it with the Bible.
Right.
You can't sit up there and take whatever you're learning up in your college and try to mate it with the Bible.
Right.
None will sit up there and compare to the understanding that comes out of here. Read.
Right.
For my mouth it has commanded,
It says, for my mouth it have commanded, read.
and his spirit it has gathered
And
them.
his spirit have gathered it. So when we read the prophecies in the Bible, the Lord sit up there and say, look, he told the Israelites, if you break my commandments, these evil things gonna come upon you as a nation of people. Y'all wonder why. Everybody keeps saying why the black people in America can't get it together.
Right.
But that's why. Because we refuse to keep the commandments of God.
Right.
And y'all said y'all so-called Christians, have y'all tried keeping the commandments of God? Tell the truth.
Break it up.
So you keep what commandments do you keep, sis? Come on over here closer. Come on, both of y'all, come on close. I ain't gonna bite you. I come to you. How far this cord is? Come a little close. Now people, we wanna hear this. I'm gonna speak to Christians. Cause we Christian. Alright, what commandments do you keep? Tell the truth, sis. So you don't know the commandments?
I do.
Okay. Alright, I'm gonna let you think. What about you? You a Christian. Do you keep the commandments? Say yes or no. You believe, what commandments do you keep? You're not sure right now. Okay, all right. Do y'all want to learn the commandments? First, before you learn the commandments, you got to know and understand who we are.
Right.
Now, the brother, I'm going to show you something. Did you bring out Deuteronomy 28:6-8 yet?
Yeah.
Get Deuteronomy 28. Listen to this real quick. Don't go nowhere, y'all. Don't go nowhere. See, the thing, like, without y'all go to church, or y'all ain't in churches?
I do. Not here.
Okay, so the problem, like, now with Christianity, because a lot, you know, we sit up there, all of us was in the Christian church at one point in time, but you know why we left? They weren't teaching us a damn thing.
Right.
We go up in there, we get to sing hallelujah. Next thing you know, the collection plate, why the collection plate always come around when you're singing the song?
Right.
They got you all hype, you think you're in the spirit of the Lord, this, that, and the third, and you know tithing was never money, right? They'll never teach you this in the Christian church. We never use money to tithe with. It was always our fruits, our festivals, our corn, our oil. It was always what the land brought forth that we used. But listen to this, read.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 68.
Bring it up.
I read one curse, or he was going over with you, Deuteronomy 28 and 47. The Moses told the Israelites, we break the commandment, basically your whole way of life, you're going to have to depend on your enemies to survive. Black men, how many black men out here go hunting for food? Bro, have you ever went and hunted for your own food? Tell the truth. Have you ever hunted for your own cow? Do you know how to process your own cow? Do you know how to pluck your own chickens? Do you know how to take the process your own chicken? Do you know how to create your own bacon? Do you know? We don't know how to do these things, right?
Right.
Our whole way of life depends on another man, which is our enemies, which we expect them to sit up there to constantly take care of. Just like with the DEI everybody complaining about.
Right.
Why are you complaining about the DEI?
Bring it out.
One of the reasons why, and look, we don't, what the hell with the DEI? We need to be trying to create things for ourselves.
Right.
But look, we depend on them for diversity. We depend on them for equality and inclusion. No, we should be coming together as one under the commandments of God, because that's the only way we're going to come together.
That's right.
And we should build our own infrastructure.
Bring it out.
Right.
And we don't have to go to our enemy for food, water, and clothes, and then one of all things. Read.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 68.
So this is another curse that Moses said that was going to happen to the Israelites. Read.
And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again.
So Egypt is synonymous for the land of bondage. When you read, get that in Revelations. I want the one in Revelations, spiritual Egypt, 11 and 8.
Yes, sir.
All right, 11 and 8. Get that real quick. And then we'll go Exodus 1 and 2. Read.
This is the book of Revelations, chapter 11 and verse 8.
So Deuteronomy 28, verse 6 ain't actually speaking about the land of Egypt, because we had just came out of the land of Egypt.
Right,
Listen to this, bro. Read.
And their dead bodies shall lie in the street of the great city.
Which is the greatest country on the planet Earth?
Bring it out.
Or which is everybody want to come here?
Right.
This is called, when you sit up there and look at the whole planet, America is the greatest out of all cities, the greatest out of all countries. Read.
Right.
Great city, which spiritually is called Sodom.
It says spiritually it's called Sodom. What happened in Sodom and Gomorrah? What was going on in Sodom and Gomorrah that made the Lord judge the place? Sodom and Gomorrah, there was 5 African cities. The Lord judged the place for homosexuality.
Right.
What goes on in America?
Break it out.
Homosexuality.
Bring it out.
Did not America tell Uganda, if you want us to sit up there and help you and give you some type of economic relief, that you gotta accept homosexuality?
Right.
That's sodomy right there.
That's right.
So it said their dead bodies gonna lie in this great city, which is spiritually called Sodom, because what America do, they take their policies and they go to all these different countries
Bring
and
it
they sit up there and say, well, if you don't accept homosexuality, we ain't gonna help you.
Right.
If you don't accept same-sex marriage, we ain't gonna help you.
Right.
If this man don't sit up, if a man can't identify as a woman or a woman can't identify as a man, we can't. They go to these other countries and do that.
Right.
So it said the great city spiritually called Sodom and what?
And Egypt.
And Egypt. So go right back to Deuteronomy 28 and 68. Read.
Book of Deuteronomy chapter 28 verse 68.
Bring it up.
And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships.
So you gonna go into slavery, that great city again with ships. What nation of people y'all know that was on slave ships?
Bring it out.
What people you know that was on slave ships? Because remember, one of the signs with dealing with these people was that they was going to be dependent on their enemies for everything.
That's right.
We the only people, listen to me, black people in America is the only people on the planet Earth that depend on their enemy for everything.
Wake 'em up.
And I be seeing why our sisters don't respect us. Hell, I understand why. Because your man got an answer to another. We don't rule nothing.
Bring it
We
out.
don't got no type of infrastructure in our neighborhood.
Right.
Hell, we let our young men, look at the young men that was up here earlier. We let them run the streets and turn around the neighborhood. We let them shoot up everything, rob folks, kill folks.
Right.
We don't do nothing about it.
Right.
And then we look at our enemies and sit up there and say, what we gonna do about the young black men that's terrorizing the neighborhood?
Wake them up.
Right.
Now you got Trump backing out. What you think Trump? Look, he already sent ICE at the illegals. You know what I'm saying? He already got them at the illegals.
Right.
Now notice, I'm gonna tell y'all the reason why this stuff can get real bad for our people. Because a lot of Haitians came into this country too.
Right.
And some of these brothers out here, we come from the tribe of Levi or the tribe of Haiti, but you'll never be able to tell who Haitian or not. Why? Because what? All black people look alike.
That's right.
So guess what? When they get this cup, they might come and snap some of you up out here.
Bring it out.
And be like, oh yeah, is you in the country illegal, or get to harassing you and stuff. So that's what makes this so dangerous right there though. But listen, read.
By the way whereof I spake unto thee.
So Egypt is synonymous for the land of bondage or synonymous for slavery.
Right.
Moses told the Israelites, if you break God's commandments, you're going to go into slavery.
Right.
Again, with ships, read.
With ships by the way thereof I spake unto thee.
Man, this stuff really happened to us. And they don't want this to be taught in school no more.
right.
Because they don't want the white man to feel bad about what he done to them.
That's right.
You got to think, if our kids don't learn about this, they ain't going to ask for reparations. They ain't
Right.
We the only nation of people that haven't been repaired for the stuff that have been done to us.
Right.
But you know what it affects us mostly at? Mentally.
Right.
All of us is destroyed. We destroyed so mentally that now you got black men and black women on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook. We fight each other.
Right.
We ain't fight nobody else. The goddamn Chinese man ain't on TikTok disrespecting the Chinese
Bring it
woman.
out.
Right.
The goddamn Arab man ain't on TikTok disrespecting the Arab woman.
Bring it out.
We have stuff in our community that we call it gender wars.
Bring it out.
Right.
We was on these slave ships together. We was packed down like sardines together. Why? Because we broke the commandments of God.
Right.
It ain't because we weak. We know we strong.
That's right.
All nations know that we stronger than them. All nations know they can't defeat us physically.
Right.
The only way they was able to defeat us, God said, you know what? I'm leaving y'all.
That's right.
Right.
I'm going to leave you and I'm going to give you to the hand of your enemy. I'm going to let your enemies overcome you.
Right.
Thou shalt see it no more again.
It said you going to see it no more again, your homeland.
That's right.
What language did you speak before you came to America, bruh?
Bring it up.
What type of foods did we eat before we came to America?
Right.
What traditions did we keep? What holidays did we keep before we came to America?
Right
And
now.
slaves packed down like this and sardine slave ship.
Right.
Then they put these yokes of iron on your neck till you learn Christianity.
Right. That's right.
But you learn Christianity is like white supremacy.
That's
You
right.
didn't learn what it means to be a Christian or what it means to be Christ-like. You learn Christianity.
Right.
This right here is a real image. What is it? Y'all don't got it on this one. I don't see it. I want the one with, it was the 910 AD or BC image of Christ. They don't got it on here. But that is an example of iconoclasm where they painted over a lot of our black images. Because we did rule the earth at one point in time.
That's right.
But look, I don't want to lose my point. Go back to what you said.
Thou shalt see it no more again.
You say thou shalt see it no more again. I'm gonna ask you something. Can you find Christmas in the Bible?
Bring it out.
Bring it out.
Bring it out. Huh?
So,
I don't know.
But why we celebrate Christmas?
Right. I know this one.
Why we celebrate?
I know this one.
You say you know this one?
Commemorating the birth of Christ.
Right, the birth. But when was he born though? What scripture in the Bible? Because y'all say y'all know. What scripture in the Bible that says Jesus Christ's birthday is December the 25th though?
bring it out.
This why we sat up there and woke up after the church. Now we got to hear, like we were sitting down here just like y'all at one point in time, and brother was reading the Bible. I'm like, hold on, you right. Like what exactly, what scriptures that say his birthday is December 25th?
Right.
That was something that we was taught in slavery when we couldn't read and write.
Bring it
That's
out.
right.
What about Thanksgiving?
Bring it out.
What about the 4th of July? What were we July 1776 on the 4th of July? What were black people at? Think about it. I'm gonna show you what black people at. Hey, sisters, I want y'all to look at this image before y'all go. Right here, look at this. This what we was at July. This how they had us July 1776 on the 4th of July. For real. You was enslaved.
Right.
But when the 4th of July come, what we do? We put on the red, we put on the white, we put on the blue.
That's right.
We light the fireworks.
Bring it out.
Teach.
And some of y'all go eat I be seeing brothers, they be getting their hair dead red and white and blue now. Our sisters got on red, white, and blue wigs.
Right.
The 4th of July got nothing to do with us.
Bring it out.
But what? That's how you know the church is against our people now. And I don't blame black folks for not going
That's
to
right.
church. When you sit up there and say you don't know, I don't blame you for saying you don't know right now. We be looking for God, but we've been looking for God in all the wrong places.
Bring it out.
Meanwhile, the Lord sat up there and gave us this Bible right here.
That's
He said,
right.
look, you got Moses and the prophets, here heed them. The Lord gave us the scriptures. Our people are broken people.
That's right.
If you want to fix a broken people, the instructions, the God gave us the instructions to sit up there to fix ourselves right here. Our people don't want to do this though.
Right.
If you tell the sisters today, Deuteronomy 22 verse 5 say, sisters, you can't wear what pertains to a man. You can't cross dress. Women can't wear pants. Men can't wear dresses.
Right.
You sit up there and our people want to fight against that.
Bring it out.
Right.
Then you'll have some coon ass gatekeeper coming, sitting up there and saying, well, no, the Bible ain't talking about that. When you sit up there and speak about these holidays that was taught to us by our enemies like Christmas, because you can't prove to me and show me what Christmas is in the Bible.
Bring it out.
You can't show me December 25th in the Bible.
Right.
You can't show me February 14th. How many of y'all get ready to keep February 14th?
Bring it out.
Bring it out.
Sister, you ready for Valentine's Day?
Dig.
Well, you said you ain't ready. Why you ain't ready, sis? What goes on Valentine's Day? What goes on Valentine's Day?
Bring it out.
You ain't from America. Where you from, sis? Nigeria. See, I can tell. I already know. We've been in Nigeria. We done taught in Nigeria. She said, you ready for Valentine's Day, sis? Okay.
Independence is Washington. What's it? Give it a stick.
The independence of females.
Independence of females, that don't got nothing to do with. You got to think. Y'all see, this is what ended up happening with the feminist movement. It was basically to sit up there to get y'all jobs and be able to work and equal pay and stuff like that. It was normal for you to cross dress, and a sexual revolution came behind it. So there has been, since the black woman been having her sexual revolution with white women, how has that set up there and helped the community? Sexual revolution. Because that's the biggest problem. Sis, when men look at you, what you think they looking at, sis? We know, y'all know you know men looking, because that's why you do it. And if a man looking at you, he's looking at the shape of your body, sis. He's looking at the print, and he's looking at all of this stuff. What do you think he's thinking about?
Bring it out.
Okay, so look, I'm gonna show you something real quick. 1 Timothy 2:9.
Bring it out.
Listen to this. But you a Christian, right? But you a Christian? No, I'm asking you. What are you then? You're a spiritual person too. Because you see what I said? A lot of people have been saying they're spiritual in this day and time. There ain't nothing wrong with it, but I'm going to show you what it means to be spiritual though.
Read it. This is the book of 1 Timothy, chapter 2, verse 9.
Bring it out.
In like manner, also.
I'm going to ask you this. Do you think we are broken people that need to be fixed? Black people.
Teach.
Be honest, sis. We need to be fixed.
That's right.
The crime rate in our community is high.
Right.
The STD rates in our community is high.
Right.
We got a lack of marriage in our community.
Right.
We got a lack of infrastructure in our community.
Right.
We are destroyed as a people.
Right.
The black man, and if I'm just telling them sisters and his brother right here, black men and black women are online arguing with each other every day.
That's right.
Every day. You don't see no other nation of people doing that.
Right.
Only black men and black women do. So we are destroyed broken people that need to be fixed.
Right.
And this is the solution right here. Nobody don't want to do it though.
Right.
And I understand why people don't want to listen to the Bible. Why? Because our enemies had the Bible in their hand and they sat up there. They didn't have 88 books. They had 21 books and they called it the slave Bible. And they taught you everything to sit up there and justify slavery. But they didn't tell you to read in the book of Luke chapter 1 verse 68. They didn't give you that. They ain't really tell you to read that, how the Lord gonna sit up there and redeem you and punish your enemies. They ain't sit up there and give you Exodus 22 and 16, where sit up there and say, if a man enslave another man, then he gonna get that real quick. I'm quoting it wrong. Is it Exodus 22 and 16?
Yes, sir.
No, that's a marriage. Help me out. No, it's over there. No, 22 and 13.
Yes, sir.
Bring it out.
Listen to this real quick. This the stuff that they didn't read to y'all though. But look, hold on, sis. I'm coming back to you. I'm gonna read this real quick.
21 verse 16.
Read.
And if he that stealeth a man,
They ain't give you this part of the Bible.
Right.
The white man said, look, you know what, make sure we gonna take this, we gonna give you 22 books or 21 books. You ain't gonna get this though, read.
stealeth a man and selleth him.
Did they not steal us and sell us? Read. See, a lot of people be sitting up there talking about, oh, they just hate white people. I don't got no problem with white people.
Right.
For real though. I'm not walking around every day, look at this white man. Oh, he's disgusting. Look at the white. Hell, I don't got no problem. I gotta work with them. I'll communicate with them just like I communicate with you. We can have a full-fledged conversation, but you know one thing? I know who the enemy is. I'm not gonna be deceived about the way you go crouching and when you get to telling your lies and making it seem like you love me, because I know you don't.
That's right.
Because if you love me, you will give away the power. You will give up all the power you got and give back to who it belongs.
That's right.
And selleth him, or if he be found in his hand.
Say you steal a man and sell him, or if he be found in his hand. So that means Christ, you gotta think, man, Christ gonna return. God got a judgment for those that steal a man, that sell him and keep him. How they tried to let you go, man, they ain't letting you go.
That's right.
You can't even leave the country unless you got a damn passport. And you can't go in another country unless you got citizenship.
That's right.
Or B, who you think set up all these different policies and politics all over the earth? So guess what? Even if you get a passport and leave the country, you gotta bring your black ass back here.
That's right.
For real though, read what you got.
And selleth him, or if he be found in his hand, he shall surely be put to death.
That's the judgment for stealing a man, selling him, and keeping him in your possession.
That's right.
Now going back to you, 1 Timothy chapter 2, verse 9. Read it. Because we were sitting up there speaking about, you said you feel independent with that. And you said that, women's independence, right? Women's independent. But I'm going to tell you this. Women should not want to be independent from men. It's not nothing good. That was the white woman that wanted to be independent from the white man.
That's right.
So you should want to be dependent on a man. You should want your man to take care of you. You should want your man to protect you. You should want him to provide for you. For real though. You should want that. That was taught to us by white women, and a lot of that stuff they sat up there and said that when they started publishing that stuff in them Cosmo magazines back here in the early 70s, the 60s and stuff like that, a lot of them women was lying about their independence type stuff. They was sitting up there, boy, these white women was posting these articles saying how freely that talking about, yeah, they living their best life in goddamn Miami, or living their best life in Jamaica on an island or something, and it was a lie. And they was sitting up there, they was pushing for the women to abort them babies. And one of the ladies, she said she had to recant everything she said because she ended up getting pregnant. And when it was time for her to sit up there and practice the stuff she was preaching, she kept her baby. That's right. All on YouTube talking about it now. But listen to this, read.
This is the book of 1 Timothy chapter 2 and verse 9. In like manner also that the women adorn themselves in modest apparel.
I didn't say it, God said. He said let women adorn themselves in modest apparel. Meaning don't attract sexual attention. That's why you see our communities the way it is, because a lot of men, when they see women, he ain't desiring her just to get to know her, or to see what her mind about, you know what I'm saying, or to see what her goals are, or see what type of future he can build was the first thing we thinking about, like, damn, her ass is fat.
Bring it out.
Right.
I want to get that. This is how men think. And we sit up here, we go out here on these streets all over the earth, literally, and try to warn our sisters and let them know, look, this is how men think.
That's right.
Look, don't dress in sexual attention. God said, adorn yourself in modest apparel, meaning you need to be covered.
That's right.
The shape of your body shouldn't be showing and shouldn't be exposed.
Right.
The scriptures get that all bread and sweet to a whoremonger. What's that, y'all? Sirach, what I want?
23:17.
Sirach 23 and 17. Get that real quick. A whoremonger don't give a damn how you look.
That's right.
If he see any type of sexual attraction in you, he'll sit up there and he'll come to use you for his own personal fulfillment.
That's right.
And that shit leads to mental illness right there. Because men is real cunning. We'll sit up there, we'll act like we like you. We'll act like we want to, we'll wait to get the coochie.
Right.
Somebody just put a video online the other day. I'm going to do a video on it. He sat up there and said, look, she told me that I got to wait 4 months. No, I didn't wait 4 months. No, he said, she made me wait 4 months, but she said she made me wait 4 months to get the cookie. He said, I didn't wait 4 months. I was smashing something else.
Bring it out.
You see that? That's how men is. You'll never know. Because the same way women be cunning with how they little sexual stuff that they do, men are just as cunning as well.
Right.
You know, read that again.
This is the book of Sirach, chapter 23, verse 17. All bread is sweet to a whoremonger.
The Bible say all bread is sweet to a whoremonger. Don't care how you look. If he sit up there and he did like, damn, okay, yeah, I hit that, and he'll go clean after you. For real, he don't care. Read.
He will not leave off till he dies.
Scripture say he won't leave out till he dies. That's why you got some men, they'll sleep with everybody. They don't care. They don't discriminate. You remember what Charles White said the other day? He said, look, I just love women. He don't care if they big, he don't care if they small, they can be ugly, they can be pretty. He don't give a damn because he loves women. Period. That's a homeowner right there. But he's married too, and his wife don't give a damn about his sexual escapade. Read now, sign that, jump up real quick on there, one verse up.
Verse 16, 2 sorts of men multiply sin.
Now the Bible says, because that's a problem in our community, is fornication. Lack of marriages. You know, I'm going to tell you why it's important for us to have marriages. When we have marriages, we are able to have families. With families, we can build a community.
That's right.
We don't even got families no more. Our families have been broken. For real though. Hey, look, you got 3 or 4 generations of women going to the same club. You got 3 or 4 generations of women compete for the same men.
Bring it out.
It's crazy as hell. Why? Because everything has been broken. The women ain't staying married. You know what I'm saying? And you don't got no grandmamas no more. And I'm asking you, so how old are you? Old enough. You in your 40s. Okay. So, but you ain't old enough to be a grandma. You gotta think, when you look at other families, the way they set up and stuff like that, they still got the grandmama there. They got the granddaddy there, because grandma and granddaddy been married 40 years. In our household, we don't got that. So now, okay, like you in your 40s, let's say you married, you got kids and stuff, you should be able to take the kids to the grandparents' house. And they can take some relief off of you and your husband for a while. Now y'all can go on vacation, you can keep the fire going, stuff like, do we got that in our neighborhoods? Hell no, it ain't no grandmamas, it ain't no granddaddies, it ain't no daddies in some of these houses.
What is a nation?
Nation is men leading by example. Nation is family. Nation is community. Nation is children with role models. Nation is unity. Nation is you.
And finally, my brethren, be strong in the Lord. His word